Hello all. I'm not expecting many people in tonight. A, because of the weather. And B, I'm not expecting to go that long tonight either. Because it is bloody warm in here. And I do not want to bake. Basically, I don't want to bake at all tonight. So I will not be too long in here tonight. I'm going to try and keep it as cool as possible and in here as short as humanly possible, because I checked earlier, the temperature in here is 27 degrees and I do not want to melt. Nor the hat, I've had it on all day. It's a little bit of a mess, but now we'll take it off actually. Anyway, it's your usual roundup of the week, going through everything that's happened. Some big stuff going on off the pitch, involving that man. Nice to see him finally getting it sorted. Great to see he got a new contract. Ian and Mike, how you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Hope you got a beer in your hand. It being warm. And I wonder how many people have gone to the Arctic Monkey gig as well tonight. Wasn't a big fan of their latest album, not gonna lie. If you are in the chat, get the likes up, please. There's 7 of you watching and 0 likes. Click those likes up, please. I much appreciate it. But yeah, it's been an interesting week for Wednesday, hasn't it? Because we've been trying to sort out all the contract situations. We've still got more to sort out. All right, mate. How you doing, SWFC? We're linked with here, there, and everyone at the minute, really. And it's one of those things at the minute where the rumour side of it is going to go insane for the next couple of weeks. Ian, how you doing, mate? It's going to go insane for the next couple of weeks until we start seeing players get signed. The one that really excited me this week was the pool deal that we could do. Don't know how far or close that is. He seems like a really good player. He wants to step up a level. I think that would be a really smart signing. I thought the going after Ogbene was a smart little bit of business as well, if we could do it. Again, it's another player who played in these positions, know what the league is about. Don't have to do more. Hey, Punk, got any transfer update for us? Not as yet, mate. At the minute, you've got the thing is where the problem with this transfer window, like last, we got a lot of our business done early, but we'll probably be either getting contracts sorted and talking to people, but the whole, like, people going on holiday situation, it won't be too long before we start getting it. Even Adam, how you doing, mate? What style of the away kit? I want a black one. I want an old school black dial King Puma kit. I know we kind of did a similar one to that back when we had the children's hospital on the front, but I love old King Puma style kit. I love that. Or I could see it going with a white kit, but I don't know. But I think we're going to go with a black kit this year. We did green a couple of years ago, yellow this year. What was it? It was yellow this year, pink last year, green the year before. What was it in... Was it black? It might have been black. Oh yeah, it was that grey black. It was the grey black kit away, and then it was the green kit. That's it. I'd like to go with a black away kit. I do like black away kits. I love a blackout version of our away kit though. That's one that I love. The 14 people watching, 4 likes, get those likes up, please. If you want to support the channel in a financial way, please note that super chats are on. But if you could subscribe to the channel, if you're not already subscribed, that helps massively. We have had a massive push on subscribers since the playoff final game. It's really gone through the roof. I'd be interested to see some of your thoughts on the retain list a little bit as well. But Patterson, evening, Jez, how you doing, mate? It's interesting though. This week has been interesting. Video wise, it's been a good week to do videos. We've had a lot of things happen this week. None more so than us losing our head of recruitment. in David Downs. Now, I did try and get baited by some Blackpool fans into trying saying, oh, so Blackpool are bigger than us then because he'd gone to a bigger club. And it's like, no. I understand that move for David Downs, though. Let's start with the David Downs bit. So, David Downs has left, and I have a funny feeling this deal might have been in the line, in the work for a while. And I have a funny feeling that it's been in the work for a while and that he's taken himself away from any transfer business because he don't want to have an upper hand. Now, if that's the case, you've got to respect that. He knows he's going to a different club. He doesn't want to take any targets away. Darren Moore said this week, I think it was Tuesday, that if any recruitment is going to get talked about, bring it to me. Now, the question is here, do we bring in a new head of recruitment? Or are we going to just let Darren Moore go with it and see what happens? I personally think we probably will get a new head of recruitment. Hey, SWFC, how you doing, mate? Eating Sheffield Wednesday Fan 101. How are we all doing in the chat tonight? I hope everyone is staying very hydrated and refreshed because it is warm tonight. It's still 17 degrees. I believe it's 27 degrees in here. I'll find out. Give me a minute. Because that is stupidly hot. What's going on here? What is it in here? 24, it's gone down. Still too warm though. Am I liking? Right, what have we got here? As a backup keeper, I would take Alfie Walton for Tottenham. Only made one appearance for them. He's 24 bits. That's a good shout, that. That's not a bad shout, that. What's that name again? Alfie Whiteman. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. That's a good shout. We do need a backup keeper, though. Hey up, Adam. How you doing, mate? I'm pretty good. Warm. I'm warm. It won't be a long one tonight. I kind of want to go 30 minutes. Ideally, I don't want to go over 30 minutes tonight because it is stupidly hot. And I want to do some gaming tonight. I've got to do some member videos tomorrow. I'm going to see some friends tomorrow, so it'll be nice. I'm not too bad, mate. It's hot. It's hot, and I'm doing in here, and in here is very hot indeed. But having no head of recruitment it's one of those things where it's a good thing and it's a bad thing as well. I think Darren Moore had a good relationship with the recruitment side, and I think he could go better. I've got Bannon's signature. Nice. Do you win one of the shirts? Or you just got his signature in general? I went in for the Wilkes shirt and I put in for the Patterson shirt. I lost out on the Wilkes shirt, but I'm hopefully might get another Patterson shirt. We'll see. But head of recruitment is something we're probably going to need to invest in and get someone else in soon. But it would surprise me if there's someone already lined up, or we're going to wait a little bit before that's done. But again, all the transfer talk sounds like it was already done, like list-wise, was done months ago, ready for this season, whatever league we're in. So it's interesting to see that this might not affect us too badly. There could be a situation where we've got our targets already, we know who we're looking at, let's move on to those targets and go from there. Ian and Dannington, how are you doing? And we'll go from there. But I'm happy to see what we do next. I'm intrigued when our first proper signing will come in. I know we've had Patterson. He signed my shirt on the playoff match. Oh, nice! That's awesome, mate. I'm intrigued by what we bring in and who we bring in first, to be fair. I think this season we're going to be able to benefit from being a championship club from the loan market. I think you're going to get some players who are going to be wanted to come here. I think if you want a player to develop and know how to develop under pressure with a big crowd on you, this is the club to come to. 24 people watching and 12 likes. Get those likes up, people. I will much appreciate it. I think we'll benefit from loans. I want to see us have some players that are actually ours, because let's be honest, we don't want to fall in love with a loan target again. a lone player. We've done that in the past, and sometimes it's not worked out to our advantage, has it? We've done it a hell of a lot. But the thing we got here is that we need to be quick off the mark, to be fair. We already technically are 3 weeks behind the playoff. Thoughts on the link with Regan Poole? I think it could be a solid addition. Always stood out when we played Lincoln. Very, very good indeed. I like Regan Poole. I think he will be an excellent addition. Only 24. Well, great chance. I wonder if it will be free agents or if we will have to wait until contract. You can approach a player now with a contract, with a deal, kind of thing. I think you can approach them now and then they can sign once they're done. I can't see what people will do. I'm still it sounds really weird. Ogbene is an interesting one because I saw Mr. J right and he just read it. Hey, Airzone Eagle, how you doing, mate? Ogbene was the one that interests me a lot. 26. We don't play with wingers. Now, Norwich have apparently been looking at him and offered him a ridiculous wage. Now, what we got to remember, we're saying we don't play with wingers. We didn't play with wingers in League One. In the Championship, that could change. If you look at how we played Season 1 of being in League One, we were very more attacking outfit. We played different balls. We tried to play attacking football. But we conceded so many goals from doing that. So, second season in League One, we went more of a League One style of football. Hold the ball a little bit more, controlled. We're a bit more aggressive. We would play a little bit of the hoop ball and hold it up. So it would be interesting to see if he's going to change his style a little bit. Josh Windass in his interview said the gaffer had to change his style up a little bit and it was a bit out of his comfort zone. But it shows and it put to bed this whole thing of Darren Moore not having a plan B. Darren Moore has a plan B. He's shown that now. And I think we could see some interesting stuff come in the Championship with how he plays. Jack Colbrook is a very good shout. Jack Colbert's a good player. Well, I like him. We did line up 4-2-3-1 in the champ under Moore would be good. This is the thing. I think we are going to play with wingers next season. I just got a funny feeling wingers next season are going to be our bread and butter. And I can see us going with some pacey players. We need them because we're players at minute are slow. Like some of the things that I've done this week, like mentioning Aaron Collins. Yes, he will cost a fair bit to get out of Bristol Rovers, but he knows where the back of the net is. A good player. He's a really good player. So it will be good. We'll be playing with wingers at some point next season for sure. Wilkes is a winger. Yes, he is. And Wilkes is the kind of player who, if we can get someone on the other side, because I still think Marvin Johnson will sign a deal. Personally, I still think Johnson will still be here. But Wilkes is a winger, but you still need one. You need 2 or 3 just for the rotation alone. I think we got a situation where we could play some very good football next season, like very good football. And I'll be interested to see what it is. From what I've seen from Osborne, he looked as though he could cover a central player. He could do. It depends. Again, though, if he's someone who's versatile, like Darren Moore likes, then we can play him wherever. You got to remember, Darren Moore likes a player who can play all over the place. And there's no guarantee that we're physically gonna sign a contract that is put in front of him. Could Ogbene be that kind of, well, we're going to put you in the central role where we will play Delhi? It's interesting to see what we do in terms of who we're linked with, who we go for. And the thing is, you look at the situation at the minute, not a lot of clubs are getting things done in terms of what's happening. Now, the thing you got is the thing you've got is that Wednesday will be looking to get deals done very, very quickly. And it's one of these things, like you'll see what happens with Wednesday this season, because I think it's gonna take us a while not to like bed down in the championship, but I think this season coming, it has to be just consolidated being a championship club again. And I think that's what it's got to be. It's got to be consolidated being a championship club. And what we have to do, we got to get the right people in. What Darren Moore did very well last season and the last season before that, there wasn't many egos. There wasn't many egos in the squad. Having some people like a Patterson in helps it. Good squad balance, good rotation. He's good to being in the squad and morale. You don't want to break up too much of that squad that come up. And some clubs can do that a little bit. They can break the squad up too much. And you're like, right, we've broken this up and we have to do it. Hey, Punk, we are just talking about a roundup of the week, mate. We are just talking about the Patterson thing, the Dave Downs thing. We're just talking a little bit about where we see players as well and what player could come in. I think there's a lot of good free agents if we want to go down the free agent mark before we do anything. We'll spend money this summer, though. We will definitely spend money this summer because we're at that point, I think, where we didn't spend much a couple of seasons ago, and we haven't spent anything really the last two seasons. I wonder if we've just been saving up a lot of war chest. Now, take it with a pinch of salt, whatever we're gonna go for it is from the put them in the chat, mate. From the perspective of Chancellor saying go for it. You gotta think he's gonna say he's gonna go for it, but I think he'll be smart. I think we need more drive through central mid. Both Bannon and Bayer have more passengers than runners to me, which sounds strange because I think Bannon has more courage and pick. Yeah, we need someone who can go at people forward, don't we? We need to kind of really go at people a little more and be able to run at a team and not just sit back. No towel for Volks and Patterson next season. What is that about? Yeah, so basically the EFL has said they don't want to do the whole using a towel to rub balls. Basically, when COVID happened, they threw out the multi-ball system. The multi-ball system got thrown out, didn't use it because of being worried about contamination. Now they've brought the multi-ball system back in, so it means there should be a ball ready to go each time the thing. So it's not a case of having to dry the ball. It'll be a fresh ball ready to throw. That's why the towel thing. That's why the towel things happened. They've also got other things that on the EFL has turned around and talked about the fit and proper rule test. That's going to be a lot stricter and harder to do. I'll believe it when I see it because it never is right. Let's have a look. Interested to see Darren goes for Maguire or not. Rumours is he's not interested. Rumours are he's not interested, but you've got to remember Darren Moore is very, very good at keeping his cards very close to his chest. He's very good at keeping his card close to his chest, so it'll be interesting. But hey, if you don't want him, I trust Darren Moore in what he brings in and what the process is. There's 18 people. Yeah, no, there isn't. The 30 people watching at 18 likes. Get those likes up, please. If you want to help the channel, please hit that like button. If you want to support the channel, know when videos go live, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell as well. And if you want to support the channel in a financial way, please do so. But if you can't, that's fine. Every little helps, as the Taco advert say. Evening chat. Evening chat. Jake, so I have an internet problem, couldn't get on, just kept saying, no worries, mate, you're here now, that's the main thing. Thank you for joining me, DJ, and thank you for modding as always. I love Brannigan from Oxford United, could be a right replacement. Bannon, what's his time? Brannigan, we would have to put some money for him because he had got deals in, I think he signed a new deal in 2022. It was a 3 year, so you would have to do a deal there. But he will be a good player, very good player. Seen him when he's gone against us. Been looking at Ryan Manning, recently released from Swansea. Can be had a good quality left-sided player, left back, and a free. You can't go wrong. That's not bad. That is not bad. Wouldn't be a bad shout at all. Ryan Manning is a good player. The thing is, with anyone we're looking at, especially if it's Swansea, you got to put things up in the air kind of thing with it, because with everything that's going on. Got Twine, I like if we could get him. I think he'd be a good replacement for Bannon long term. Got Twine on loan, I'd love to take. Could happen. I won't lie, that one could happen. Just because they're going to be in the Premier League and they want to loan people. So it's interesting. Let's have a look here. Where is it? Let's have a look. Where am I looking? Even though Maguire played for United, been a Wednesday all his life. Yeah, we couldn't get Maguire. If he tried to stay at Man United anyway. That actually will be a good replacement. Banner 5 year younger, same player. Bundesliga 2 play 8 goals as a 4 assists. That's not bad. Barth Aki. Is that how you say it? Not a bad shout. I'd like to bring in Flint on a 1 year, then get back Thornley. If we get Albany person, I'd rub it in my Rotherham United face like I did last season. I'm not gonna lie, last season, that video that I did this week about the housery with Wednesday, I loved the actual kind of take on that, and I thought it was kind of clever. It's the kind of thing you can see Darren Moore doing, though, can't you? And just getting a Whitway and Smith to say, give a word. Mark McGinnis was seen at the playoff final. Good sign. Yeah, but I'm pretty doesn't he get a medal for being in the squad? He might have just come to support as well, but I'm pretty sure he gets the medal for being in the squad. I'm not sure. Even on the FL news, it's good. Also, the fact that current owners can be brought forward on charges, not just new ones, for taking the test. Yeah, that is a good news in the FL thing. It is good. Head of recruitment from Rotherham. Kidding. Yeah. It works. Manning has loads of top 6 interested. He released from Swansea as they couldn't afford to keep him. Interesting that they couldn't afford to keep him. I think there's a lot of clubs this season who will be starting to look at their books and who they could have kept beforehand, who they couldn't keep afterwards. I think there's a lot of clubs who are going to be managing their books a lot better now. They don't have the COVID relief now, so they have to start doing that. Hopefully can get Cannon on loan. Cannon on loan would be good. Newhugh might be able to come and out. Yep. Think Maguire will walk to Sheffield. All about the money. It all depends. It all depends what happens. Like, have Cardiff got a new manager yet? I know they were in talk with someone. Cardiff. Because the thing is, when you have someone like a Cardiff who are looking for a manager, if they've not got one yet, the thing is, what you've got there is that a new manager comes in and everyone gets a clean sheet. Everyone gets a clean sheet with that. So you have to realise if a new manager comes in, it's a clean sheet, you have to start again. Now, the one nice thing about Darren Moore, what he said recently, is that he wanted to bring the age of the squad down by a lot. And if he can do that, that'd be fantastic. All the squad last season, we could have done without that, to be fair. I think that's what caused some of our injury issues at times. So I think we do what we did first season in League One, get a few players in on loan, next season move away from loans. Might happen that. So they've got a new manager. Who is he? Let me have a look here. Cardiff City. New manager. Is he that Spanish bloke? Oh, Elro Butter? Who the hell is he? Where's he from? Born in Germany. Who's he? Wow, okay. Out of left field, but about right for a Cardiff. That is well out of left field. Might work though. Might work, but like I said, new manager. Everyone gets a clean slate. Yeah, we might do the whole thing of going for loans in season 1 and then coming back for it. But I also think free transfers are something that are going to happen a lot as well. 28 people watching, 18 likes. Get those likes up, people, if you haven't already. I'd much appreciate it. I just got a notification of someone. What's that? It's not much. We got some pre-season games lined up as well. Donny Rovers is one of them, and we're going to see our old friend Mr. Stockdale as it's York City, first York City and then Donny Rovers. Great pre-season games then. I remember the time we went to York when Chansey originally took over. It was really good. So it'll be good. What I meant is to get Big Dave in. Yeah, no, that's right. Don't call him Big Dave, though. He hates it. I think if any club comes in for James, he's going to reject them and try and rejoin us. Possibly Orton Eagle, but there are some Championship club looking at him. So it will be interesting to see what happens there. But the Turkish manager, Mani Fenerbahce, I believe, other than that, there's no clue who he is. Exactly, but even Cardiff fans had the same response to who the hell is he? Yeah. It's weird, though, but we've had this in the past, like, where managers have come in and started making a name for themselves of being managers you've never heard of and then go on to do quite well. When we originally in 2016 season with Carlos, 2015, 2016 even, with Carlos, no one really knew who he was. It's like, who's he? So sometimes these managers who you've never heard of work out quite well. And sometimes they don't. So it'll be interesting what happens. Like the situation at West Brom's interesting. West Brom in a situation where their manager is currently possibly looking at maybe going to bloody Leeds of all people. And the thing is, if he goes to Leeds, that's another manager going to get. It all seems a bit murky with what's going on at West Brom at the minute. Because West Brom, there's like something came out this week, and it looks like they could be Chinese state-owned, which is interesting. Can either be Carlos or Josh or good or bad. Yeah, that's true. Next week need to hurry up, start the transfer market, but be frustrating when there's lack of activity from us. Do you know how many more would like in? I don't know how many people would, how many more would like in. But if you look at the squad, he needs a fair few. I reckon we could get 5 or 6 in, maybe 7. Because we're going to need rotation as well. That's something we're going to need. The thing is, what we got is though, people are frustrated that when there's lack of activity from us. We don't know if there's any lack of activity. The fact that we haven't said anything doesn't mean there's the lack of activity. It just means it's not been announced yet. Or it's not at the stage to be announced. For all we know, there's activity going on and it's just not announced. And they're just waiting to get it finalised. Like I said, for all we know, it could all be all sorted, like, around the thing. Carvalho, who's he? Later, Peter, have fun. See you later, Darrington. Have a good one, mate. Much appreciate you being here. And Potter now at Tottenham, only known for Celtic. Nah, he's known for Celtic, but in the footballing world, he's known for doing quite well with the Australian team. He's actually very good manager. I think that's a very good appointment by Tottenham. They need someone who can go in and fight a job and rebuild, and he's very good at rebuilding things. He did that at Celtic. When Celtic needed him, they needed a rebuild, and he made them good again. So, you know what? Not a bad shout by Tottenham to bring him in. And he will use their academy with what they're wanting to do. Might get Dan Garlett, Dane Garlett on loan. Good shout, Tottenham striker. Managers and players are on holiday, so deals are hardly done this early. Exactly. If any deals get done this early, it's because they've already been like properly done and it's done before they go on holiday. Like, the thing is, I got that thing where I think you'll see a lot of deals starting to get announced near the end of June because players will be coming back for pre-season. So everything will be going there. Ian, my man, sorry I'm late. Well, I'm not too bad, Green Fingers. How are you, mate? I'm not too bad at all. Unlike Liverpool, who have pretty much announced McAllister now. Yeah, he's already done. Yeah, but deals like that, they get done straight away because they don't want to lose out on him to a rival. On that one, that one makes sense. You don't want to lose out to a rival, so you get in there quickly. Especially with the talent McAllister is. He's very, very good. And you want to get that in quickly done before anyone else. Like, if you're a Manchester United fan, you must be spitting feathers right now because You're in the transfer market and they're still talking about this takeover, which ain't going to be happening anytime soon. And it's like, if one lot's not going to take over, are they going to dilly-dally on transfers while it's doing, because the Glazers are crap? But, hey, that's Premiership stuff. We're not there yet. But you know what I mean? It's general football things. There's going to be a lot of deals done. It's going to go really fast, very quickly, when they start getting back into pre-season training. That's what I think it is. Liam Delap, good shout. Very good player. Who's everyone? Everyone think Man City can do the treble, by the way, at the weekend. Wilkes with a pre-season is going to be good. Yeah, Wilkes with a pre-season under his belt, I think will be very good. I think the issue we had with Wilkes is he got given no pre-season. He had a pre-season at Hull, and that was it. And I think he arrived at Wednesday with a slight injury problem. And we just didn't get told what it was, or we knew what it was as a club, but we didn't announce it as to everyone. I think Wilt could come really good. I've seen bits of Wilt that looks really good, and Dan Moore does seem like the person who can go put an arm around him, shoulder, and get him playing out the best team. And he down to probably been discussed before the season finished, so was already down with negotiations. Yep, that's the one. Bellingham, McAllister, I know it's not Wednesday, but who cares? Who will be the bigger impact? That's a tough one, because Bellingham's 19 and going to Real Madrid, where he's not played before and different. Hey, Lolo De Loco, how you doing, mate? McAllister's already played in the Prem. I think McAllister will be the best of the two for now, but going forward, Bellingham is going to be done. And the thing is, the Bellingham deal got done so fast, everyone talked about it, and then it was done again. It was over with. And it's a cracking bit of business by Real Madrid. Really good talent. You got to look at what Real Madrid have got now. Real Madrid are in that phase of making new Galacticos again. All their teams starting to age a little bit. They're starting to get rid of some big players on the books. Don't be surprised if they do try and go after Harry Kane at Spurs. What's going on at Real Madrid is a classic kind of sort it all out. I love when to sign that Pukki, the free agent. He would be good. Pukki would be good, but doesn't he go against what Darren Moore said in terms of like getting a younger player in? Because isn't he like, I'm pretty sure, isn't he like 33? I could be wrong. He could come in, but surely that seems to me that he is probably the wrong side of 30 for Darren Moore's liking. Let's have a look. Do you think Matt Penny will be a good player to bring back? I don't. I think Matt Penny, and I did see your thing, Stephen. Sorry about that, mate. Matt Penny, I'm not sure. He's not really ripped the world apart when he's been at Ipswich, has he? I think great player when we had him, but I think it's time to not bring him back. I think it's one of those things where Penny's at Wednesday's done. And I've not seen enough from him to like properly go for it. Let's have a look. I hope everyone just landing from. Oh, brilliant, mate! You have a good holiday. Very nice holiday. That's awesome. 120 million including add-on for Bellingham. That's ridiculous. I'm biased saying Bellingham, he will be the best midfielder in the world within a couple of years season. Now, I understand you're biased, the Birmingham side of you, but I understand that, and I agree with that. Do you have hope of keeping his younger brother by any chance, John? I know he's been looking at people. I said Pukki the other week, but he's old now. I have heard about the Portuguese youngster link with Liverpool and Man U from our academy. Very good player. One of those ones, if he linked, we got to be trying to figure out how to handle that one. If we can get a player there who's on the radar of a likes of a Manchester United and Liverpool, it does show the academy starting to do something right. But if that's the case, we want to start seeing them in our first team and not the other side in other people's first teams down the line. But the fact that people like that are looking, it shows that academy is slowly starting to do things a little bit right there. Very good player by the sounds of it as well. Puku would command 50k. Yeah, 50k a week is a little bit too much for what we're trying to do. He will probably go Prem. You could see him going to like a Luton, who's just gone up, just to like have that like know where the back of the net is kind of thing. I do apologise. I reckon if Man City win the treble, Walker's going to go to the Pigs. Yeah, I can see that. And to be fair, if you go back to Sheffield United, you can't blame him really. Starts there, go to City, go back there for the back end of his career done. True mate, but he's still got a season in him. Yeah, but if he's 50k a week, I'd be questioning that one. If I'm honest. Hang on. Let's have a look. Sorry, Jack was just worko streaming on Twitch at a minute, and I'm normally in his chat abusing him. Let's have a look. Sam Hopkins could be versatile option. How old is Sam Hopkins though? Like, good option. Don't get me wrong, but isn't he close to 30? Sam Hopkins, and he's in League 2. Yeah, he's 30 and close to in League 1 now. Probably saying no on that one. This season or maybe next season, I'd like to see CADs integrated into first team, maybe for cups. You might see a couple of things in the cups with CADs. That would be decent. Is the one who knocks Punk Sheffield the one who not say his name. Hello, Worko. Worko currently streaming on Twitch, and I'm normally in Twitch. Let's have a look here. And I said I was gonna go till 30 minutes, and it's 37 now. No, he's off to Sunderland, Joe. As soon as they stumped up 3 million, looks an okay young player, but not his brother of you, if you get me. What more 13-foot reason he wants to go? Fair enough, get that. 29 is the one who not say his name. I suddenly appear. Elliot Walsh, Scottish midfielder, 15 assists. Good shout. We haven't had a good reputation with Scottish players from Scotland at times. Where's that one? Is it that one? No. It's that one. There we go. Bit more light. But yeah, it'll be interesting what we do. I'm looking forward to when the window opens and when we start doing stuff. When the window opens and we start signing players, I think I'm going to be very busy again. It's already been a busy week as it stands. I've massively enjoyed doing the thing. And the thing is, I've massively enjoyed doing the breakouts this week. And Workout is currently my wordsmith monkey because my dyslexia is really bad, as he said to me today. Elliot Anderson, we can't really go for Elliot Anderson. They need him for the squad depth in the for the homegrown thing in the Champions League. So we would have to have an issue there. And I just realised Jack is watching me. Hi, Twitch. Jack's stream. Hello. But yeah, I'm going to call it quits there. I'm going to go hang out in Jack's stream. Worko, if you are still here, mate, put your Twitch in the chat, please. And some of you, please go watch Jack. He's very funny. He's having some really good times at the minute. He's doing a Chatting Friday stream where he's just going to chat nonsense. And he is, yes, Jed the Giant Chitter. Worker is the outrageous Punmeister. That is his new nickname. But Bullen, Bannon, Palmer. Yeah, but I mean, from a sense of coming from Scottish clubs, DJ, we've not had a good one where they come from Scottish club. We've done well when they're in thing. Hey, Daniel, mate, I apologise, mate. I'm just about to finish because it's warm in here. It's like 24 degrees in here. Let's have a look. Tom Holmes, Reading defender would be despite poor season. He's only 23. That's not bad shout. Can't wait. Have fun at Arctic Monty, Lee White Boy. Jerry Yates. I'd love to get Jerry Yates. Shameless plug, but it was but yeah, I said you could. You know that. You're allowed to plug your channel in here. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. Gonna be a busy summer. Gonna be a hot one if it's anything to go by in here, because it's just boiling. I've had enough of it. Who Jack? But I just realised I'm reading your Twitch chat and then thinking it's my chat. That's bad. Anyway, I'm going to go watch Jack stream and see him talk nonsense and abuse him in his chat, because I always do, because it seems to be the kind of thing I like to do. I don't know why. Every time he streams, I'm an absolute arse in his chat, and I'm all for it. I can't say that. That's a tongue twister for me. But thank you for joining me. I will see you in the next one. Have a good evening and go drink lots of liquid because it's still very warm, and have a good one. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. There might be a video tomorrow as well because I need to figure that one out. But have a good one, guys, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you for joining me on your Friday evening, and this has been the Sheffield Wednesday Roundup.